Welcome to North of the Broad. I'm your host, Karen Wyman, coming to you from Higher Ground in Beaufort. We have a great show lined up for you this afternoon, so stay tuned for more North of the Broad. Welcome to North of the Broad. I'm your host, Karen Wyman, coming to you from Higher Ground in Beaufort. I'm joined this afternoon by Jay Taylor from Kinghorn Insurance of Beaufort. Hey, Jay.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely, we're glad that you're here. I know that Kinghorn is a big part of the community. You guys have a lot of stuff going on, so we have a lot to talk about this afternoon.
Yes, we do.
Yeah. So obviously, you're a local agent, and that's probably something that's really important in a community like Beaufort. So many things going on. What are some of the things that you guys do at Kinghorn to give back to the community?
Well, being part of the community is very important to us. It's part of our fabric, part of the culture of our agency, all of our staff. We all enjoy giving back, not only monetarily, but volunteering and being part of organizations within our community. There's such a great need. There's a great opportunities to help others that aren't quite as fortunate, and it's just a great way to give back. And it's been a lot of fun for our agency to do that. We've been part of the community since 1898.
Yeah, I know you guys have been around a long time.
Long time. And for 119 years, we've been able to give back to the businesses and families of Beaufort.
Yeah, I agree with you. You know, working here, and I've lived here now only 9 years, it's one of those things that I think you just comes to be part of the job, and something that we all do in a very loving and gracious way is just, wanting to be involved in helping others. And so I know that you're a member of the Rotary Club of Beaufort. You guys are the Wednesday meetings, right?
That's correct.
At St. Peter's Church. I want to make sure I don't get you confused with the two other Rotary Clubs here in Beaufort. But one of the things that you guys are doing at your Rotary Club is you'll be participating in helping in Port Royal with the upcoming Soft Shell Crab Festival on April the 15th.
That is correct. And what our Rotary Club, Beaufort Rotary Club, and the Port Royal Rotary Club are doing in conjunction with each other are sponsoring the crab race again, which we've done for many years. Yeah. And it's a lot of fun. We raise a lot of money. 100% of the profits go back to local organizations in need. And you can come on out and join us. We expect a big crowd again this year. We're looking forward to raising money to be able to give back to local organizations, and we're selling our crabs. So
you're selling a little pink crab, like not like a pink rubber ducky, but a crab.
Pink crab with a number on the bottom of it. You're buying your number. You're buying your chance to win wonderful prizes, wonderful cash prizes.
And how do they determine the winner? Is it just luck of the draw? They float down the marsh? It
is. They're floating down the river, and we collect a certain number of them, and the ones that have been purchased, we then go back and match them up and notify those winners.
Sure, the winner. It's always fun. It's just a great thing to do. In Beaufort, and I've seen people at the different farmers markets, guys set up from the Rotary selling the crabs, and it's just fun. You want to buy a crab?
It's a great way to give back. It
certainly is.
And the Rotary clubs is a great outlet for me and some others in our agency to be able to give back to the community and participate.
So important. Being part of our community, you're a local representative for all the product lines that you offer through Kinghorn. Talk to viewers about why it's so important to have a local agent represent you for your home, your car, your business needs.
Sure, absolutely. Because we have that local presence, we have that local knowledge, that expertise that you might not get if you call a 1-800 number or you go on the internet and try to purchase a product. Unless you have that knowledge, then you may not be getting exactly what you need.
Based on the circumstances in which we all live under. Obviously Matthew comes to mind.
Matthew does come to mind. And we've been able to help advise a lot of clients. We've helped them work through their claims. We're still working through some claims
with
Matthew.
Sure. Yeah.
And trying to help folks. But it is having that local knowledge and expertise has allowed us to best advise clients that may not live in the area, or folks that do live here that just don't understand our industry.
Well, right. I mean, there's so many different products. As an online shopper myself for many things, you sort of go online and think, what am I really buying when I look at this policy? And there's not necessarily someone with your level of expertise to explain all the nuances and the difference and how you could possibly be shorting yourself in the long run.
That's correct. Well, and not to mention, if something ever goes wrong,
Who do you call?
Who on the other end of the internet are you going to reach out to help?
Right. So, you know, one of the things here is that, you know, people sort of say, aren't they all the same? You know, are all these products homogeneous? I mean, how can you tell the difference, and what should you be looking for?
Well, unless you're an expert in insurance, I would suggest getting a local agent to be able to explain those differences to you. Again, we represent a myriad of wonderful companies that offer a wide range of products, from value-oriented to much more coverage-rich oriented products, and everything in between. And
it really depends on what your needs are as a customer.
It depends on what your needs are, and what we do as an independent agency is try to meet with our clients, discuss what those needs are, and then be able to match them up with the best products, and be able to provide offers, various options for them.
Great. So, you know, you mentioned how long you guys have been here in Beaufort. What would you attribute your longevity to?
That's an easy one. That's our people. And it's really easy to say we have the best people around, but I feel that we truly do. We do work together as a community. We're all part of a family together, and just having those wonderful people have helped sustain us for these 119 years.
I would agree with you. I know, you know, several of the wonderful agents that work in your building there on Carteret Street, and I have to say that they all are interested in giving back to their community, supporting their families,
Absolutely.
And it shows in the level
Absolutely.
of their
One
work.
of the things that we really push in the agency is for continuing education and professional development. And that has allowed us to be able to attract and keep the very best people. And not only that, but they're keeping up with the latest trends in the marketplace and be able to better advise clients in a very complex industry.
And competitive industry.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Jay, we so appreciate your time this afternoon and all that you do at Kinghorn, and obviously through the Rotary and for the community here in Beaufort.
Well, thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for being a guest. We'll be right back with our next guest on North of the Broad.